It's crazy to see how far Adin Ross has fallen in just a few months. I mean, I've hated him for a while because of the old crypto scam he pulled on his fans, and then recently he bragged about abusing the copyright system to steal money from a creator, but the most recent story is his worst yet, and if you still like Adin after seeing this, you have to be some kind of psychopath, you have to be some kind of brain-dead, fucking dumbass, because this guy is extremely evil for what he did. Adin Ross is currently getting his audience to dox people who say edgy shit on stream. I shit you not, Mr. Free Speech is now encouraging his audience to ruin the lives of people who say mean words. Amazing.
I got a bed in the back. You want me to rub your back? Do you want me to rub your nut sack? I think we should be fat. Can't say that word.
So as many of you know, Adin likes to stream on Omegle. Omegle is a site where you can just connect with random people via video chat and have a conversation. I actually remember a lot of fond memories of using Omegle. You know, back in the day when I was very bored online and I was looking for someone to talk to, I'd go on Omegle and start a conversation. And I have a lot of fond memories. I even vaguely remember some of the people I talked to on Omegle in that time. In between all of the, when the camera comes on, it's instantly just a guy fucking jerking his tiny dick, right?
Oh, banana.
Well, a lot of streamers like Adin and Sneeko like to, connect with random people on video chat and have a conversation. And Adin was talking to these girls. Not sure how old they are. I think they're in high school, if I had to guess.
Like how underage though? Like,
but I can't confirm that. And one of them said bye N-word to him before hanging up at the end of the call. Now, Adin is a dude who's pretty edgy. He even recently said that word himself on stream a few times and then later denied it.
Bro. Yeah, but like,
Okay, do a spin.
yeah, I got you. I got you. I'm just wearing,
What? So it's not like he's above saying that word or anything. It's not like he's above racist jokes or anything like that. I mean, he's been known for being super edgy as of late. That's why he's getting a lot of criticism from leftists, from liberals, because they feel that he's going too over the line in terms of his sense of humor, in terms of his jokes. They think that he's going too far. I mean, he even recently made the, the joke about, I think he said his pronouns are kill/them. Obviously, making a very, very dark, edgy joke about the LGBT community, okay, about trans people, about maybe non-binary people more specifically. I'm not really sure. Obviously, he's joking about the they-them thing, right? But in any case, Adin is known for being very edgy, and so you'd think that this wouldn't be a problem for him when he sees some random high school girl say something like that on stream, right?
Real conversation with somebody, right? You put a clip that. Get her kicked out of school. Get her kicked out. Nah. That was crazy as
Dylan.
Yo, some girl literally just said the N-word. Swear to God.
Nigga.
Do you say it too?
Nigga.
No, you. Do you say it?
Nigga.
Show the camera. You're not actually saying it.
Nigga.
You're not about it. Say it.
Nigga.
Yeah, but you don't say the one with the hard R.
Nigger.
Okay, it's not funny. Listen. No, stop. Guys, it's not funny. I'm serious. That's fucked up.
But in this case, when some random teenage girl called him that word, not sure why he'd even be offended because he's fucking like white, but probably just because they were mean to him. They hurt his tiny, bruised ego a little bit. He decided to tell his chat to find who these girls are, find their schools, and get them kicked out.
Real conversation with somebody, right? You put a clip that. Get her kicked out of school. Get her kicked out. Nah. That was crazy as
And yeah, I mean, I have to censor the docs, obviously, and I have to censor, the clip itself. But believe it or not, people did find this girl's school and sent this shit to the school. They actually sent a letter to the principal of the school. And now that info is out there, anyone can find it and do the same to her parents or her school and just harass the fuck out of them. And for what? Because she said a mean word to a white dude on live stream? I mean, it's ridiculous. This is not justified whatsoever. Her parents could be running businesses that this clip will now jeopardize because Adin Ross decided to be a spurg. This girl could have friends that could now be doxxed and harass themselves just for being her friend and being in her Instagram photos or something like that. And why is that happening? Is it because of what she did? Well, partially. There's some responsibility on her, but she's also a minor. Meanwhile, Adin Ross is a legal adult. He's a multi-millionaire who doesn't have to worry about consequences like this and is currently using his platform to, try and ruin people's lives. Now, I'm not going to go on a limb and defend what this girl did because, saying that on camera to a famous live streamer, like, maybe she didn't know who he was, but you have to be a dumbass to do that on Omegle, right? Anyone could be recording. Obviously, you run the risk of it getting clipped and posted somewhere else and having that, have a negative impact on your life. But if she is a kid, if she is a minor, if she's like 16 years old, I don't think she should be kicked out of school for this, considering it didn't even happen at school. I don't think she should lose her job or anything. I think that's unjustified. I don't think kids should be held to a standard like that when they're just kids and they're still growing up. There's a reason why the legal code tries children differently than adults, because they're not expecting children to fully grasp the consequences of their actions. And stuff like this, stuff like what Adin is doing, can have a long-lasting impact on these people's lives. If anytime you search up this girl's name, Adin Ross talking to her is what comes up, and her saying the N-word to him, no company's going to want anything to do with that person because of the potential bad press it could generate. I mean, we've even seen recently with some TikTok drama, people had their businesses review bombed, they got doxxed and harassed for doing nothing in public, for doing far less than this. But of course, Adin Ross doesn't care about any of that. He doesn't care about the people he hurts along the way to the top. He doesn't care about the people he hurts in his strive to be, fucking a famous streamer or something. All he cares about is what benefits him. All he cares about is what gets him the most views, what gets him the most money at any given moment, and what gets him that clout so he can, call rappers or something like that, or what can get him a bigger deal on another live streaming site. Obviously, right now he's pretending to be loyal to Kick, but let's be real, that's not gonna last that long. And I don't even blame people who go for the money in YouTube. I get it. I want fucking money. I make money on YouTube. Everyone should be making the most money they can without destroying people's fucking lives. And in this case, I mean, that's exactly what Adin is doing, intentionally, clearly. Adin Ross is barely even a real human being. He's a clout-hungry shapeshifter who will do anything if he thinks his chat will spam W's afterwards. This guy was supposed to be the great hope for the right wing or something for the Zoomers and bring back being based. Guys, he's gonna go after the blue-haired SJWs. Oh, turns out he's somehow worse than them? Oh, that's fucking shocking. And of course this is the case. I'm sure you guys know who Fresh and Fit are. People who claim to stand for freedom of speech, and then the second they get criticized because they're sensitive babies who cannot handle being made fun of, they abuse the copyright system to take people's videos down, which is insane.
It is what it is. We don't have any animosity towards these guys. It's just hey man, we don't attack anyone else. We don't make hit pieces on anyone else. Anything that was put up was taken down out of respect to those other content creators, and for people to continue making content on us negatively for months on end. It's just at some point, you got to defend yourself, right?
And why even say something so stupid? Myron fucking knows he's in the wrong here. Not only is he in the wrong legally, as far as filing false copyright claims on videos that are clearly fair use, not only is he in the wrong there, but of course he knows he's in the wrong when he's we don't even attack people, we don't try to drag people down. Of course you do. The whole fucking point of your show is to shit on women that come on your show. And outside of that, you're constantly shitting on other E-celebs like Hassan Piker, like Ethan Klein. You even have nicknames for them that have permeated the fucking internet, like Lasan and Ethan Decline. Your whole brand in the first place is bringing girls on your show to bully them. And that's fine. I don't care. But don't pull this victim card thing where you're we just keep to ourselves and want to inspire people. You don't give a fuck about inspiring people. You want to be mean and entertain people and make your money. And that's fine. But don't pretend otherwise, okay? And geez, where does that copyright abuse sound so familiar? What is this? What is this clip of Fresh and Fit reminding me of where he justifies using the legal system to take down people's videos? What? God, what does that seem like?
W. Chat, by the way, this is Hassan's head moderator, chat. Put a W in the chat. We stole $8,000 from him. W. He needed that. Yes! 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 W, yes! Oh, yes?
I hate these frauds. They stand for nothing other than lining their own pockets. And I wouldn't even care, go get that bag, bro, get rich. But then they lie and pretend to believe in anything. And use these social and political movements to grow their brand and pretend to be one of the good guys. In reality, none of this even matters to them. I think they're totally cynical, to be honest, about the internet. I think they're liars. I don't think they give a shit about any political movement, about anything. If you want to criticize their opinions, I think that's fair. But I feel like their opinions are paper thin. I feel like they straight up almost don't believe most of the shit they say just so they can make money. Now, with the hatred out of the way, I guess we can talk about Kick versus Rumble. It seemed for a while, to me anyway, that Kick was going to be the winner between the two. Kick was going to be the big, alternative platform coming out on top. I kind of thought that because Trainwreck was at the head of it, and I figured he understood content creation more than most people. I figured he'd be able to get, decent-sized people there. But Rumble has been making some big plays to their credit, signing people like Kai Cenat and iShowSpeed, and now these two sites are basically scrambling to sign big names. For example, RiceGum. RiceGum has been back online and streaming lately, and here he decided to talk about a potential contract with the website Kick, which, as I said earlier, is a site Adin is signed to.
Did you call Adin off stream? Yeah, man, he talking about, that Kick shit. and they just signed that streamer to Kick today, right, or some shit. I just be seeing shit. Bro, all these streaming sites, Rumble, Kick, Jerkmate, like there's so much options. There's so many options.
Adin himself on stream even said that he would leave Kick if Rice Gum did not get signed.
If we do not do everything in our power to sign Rice Gum, we are. If Rumble gets Rice Gum before us, we are. And I am ripping up the contract and going over there without a contract. Chat. If we do not get my brother Rice Gum on Kick, I am leaving.
I mean, at this point, Adin is like the only big name on Kick. Meanwhile, Rumble is getting all the real support. I mean, they have Sneeko, Leafy. Leafy's not like a huge creator there. I think he's like maybe in the top 10 though. But then you have people like Kai Cenat doing a show there. iShowSpeed's doing a show there, who, you know, are some of the biggest people. Mizkif is going over there. You have a decent roster of creators. Even people I personally know, like Augie, are trying to get that Rumble bag. And, you know, I definitely don't blame them considering how volatile YouTube can be sometimes. I will say YouTube is much more reliable than Twitch, but, you know, now and then there's just big issues. There's also no guarantee with YouTube versus Rumble, who right now is, you know, signing people, and I'm assuming that they're giving them some pretty big checks if everyone wants to go there. I've heard behind the scenes some pretty interesting numbers thrown out there, some pretty big numbers, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see a lot more people go to Rumble, and it seems like Kick, for now, is just kind of the gambling site and the Adin site, and, you know, if Rice Gum goes to Rumble, it might be just the Adin site, and then Adin will apparently leave, and it'll just be, you know, the few gambling streamers that are left, and Trainwrecks will be kind of left with his dick in his hand trying to figure out what the f to do. Anyway, guys, that's about going to wrap up this video. Leave a like if you liked it. Leave a dislike if you disliked it. Leave a comment down below with your thoughts on everything we talked about today. Follow my Instagram, Tom@Dark. Follow my friend's Twitter @AnonBird with 2 Ds. King, suck my cock. Bye. Thanks for watching.